Here's your tip of the day. If you got black hair, there's nothing wrong with this. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. See that? That gets the gray out. Alright, we need to fix some things. See, when I did the motor swap, you see that hose right there? It's kinked. Why? Because that lead hose that comes off of the backside of the water pump is too long, so I got to shorten that. There's another hose, you can't see it, but the main radiator line that comes off of the radiator underneath, it is also kinked. See there? Can you see it? Tell me. Quit talking to your computer. Okay, yeah, it's kinked. So I'm draining fluid out into a bucket. I'll filter it back when I put it back in. Some of the other things that I need to look at, I'll think of later because I can't think of it now. And I gotta tell you guys in all my videos, I'm not a professional, so I do what I can to fix it. Now, I'm gonna get some shadow on there. All I did was I bent it around. It's not gonna leak. It's not looking real pretty, but the hose line is not kinked anymore. It's actually straight, and it goes up and connects to where it's supposed to. The hose at the bottom, it's no longer kinked. Where that connected right there was leaking, I found out why. Whoever changed it left half of the old gasket in there. So that was a pretty smart move there. I don't know yet. Alright, here's the next thing. Just so you know, I figured out how to do what I'm going to show you right now by watching a guy named user and handle G Hot I out of H2O. G Hot I out of H2O. He has an excellent video on here of how to do the valve adjustments. With that being said, what he said was, okay, you have all of your crap that's on top of your valve cover. There's 4 bolts that pulls off, and then you can fold that back. It's out of the way. Remove your this valve thing, UPC, UPV, whatever it is, that, and you have another exhaust thing for your top of there. Take that off. Take these 2 bolts. Number 1, make sure your motor is up to running temperature. So run it. So all this is hot. On your distributor, this piece right here actually indicates top dead center. So if your rotor inside is aimed right at that, you're close to top dead center. You have to pull your cap off and then set it up. Down in here, on top of the main, that main thing down there, yeah, when it spins, there's little groove marks and teeth marks, and you'll see a mark come around, and there's, starting from left to right, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the way up, and then there's a 0 all the way to the right. You want to line that little mark on it up with the 0, because that's top dead center. That's the first things that you need to do. And then once you get all that done, then you're going to pull your valve cover off. That way you can get in there and start adjusting your valve clearances. Alright, once you get your valve cover off, it's going to look real pretty. You alright? Yes. She almost tripped over that. I'm glad you're okay. Alright. So, what you do, you got to adjust 1 and 2 on the intake side, and you got to adjust 1 and 3. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1 and 3 on the exhaust side. The exhaust side is going to be, let's see if we can get this in there, 0.012 will be on the exhaust side, and then 0.08 on the intake side. So when you do it first, you do it like that, and you do 1 and 3, no, 1 and 2. I'm fucking you guys up, huh? 1 and 2, and then 1 and 3 when you first get it at top dead center on number 1. Then you got to turn the motor 360 degrees. Now you'll see that this will be facing in the opposite direction after you turn it 360 degrees. Now this is only 180, baby. Can you show us what 360 degrees is so they know how far to turn it? Ta-da! Now see, that's 360 degrees. So you're gonna take your motor and turn it all the way around one full cycle and then get that mark at top dead center again. Okay, I don't know if I can focus on it or not, but yeah. You see how mine's got a little line on it? That's at top dead center. That little white mark. That's right there. Top dead center. Then you're going to adjust the 2 and 4 on the exhaust side and the 3 and 4 on the intake side. Same way as you did the other ones. This step that I'm telling you now, that guy that I said at the beginning, he didn't put this in his video, so he doesn't explain what to adjust all the way through. So hopefully this will help you if you've watched his video before. Alright, now I want to show you guys in there nice and tight. You have your spacer has got to be in there, and it's going to move around a little sticky. Okay, now that's already adjusted, but what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to loosen the nut. That way you can turn this to adjust it. Now you want to adjust it until it's just snug. If you go any further than just snug, you're starting to adjust that. So move this around until it feels a little bit tight. Stop it there, and then go ahead and tighten this nut up on top, and that leaves it so that it can go there, right? Okay. You want to make sure that you adjust it so that it doesn't feel too loose when you pull this out. But you don't want it over tight because then you're leaving stuff open. And there you have it. After you get done doing everything and adjusting, then just repeat all the steps to put everything back in place. Make sure all your vacuum lines are connected, all of your grounds, everything needs to be connected. Make sure your distributor's back on the way it's supposed to be, nice and tight. See, this is the number 1. This has to go to the number 1 cylinder. So therefore, you got to follow that, and that goes number 1. Number 1 is the very first one in front. So that spark plug goes to number 1. See? I think that's number 1. Oh, wait, over there. Not over here. That's the radiator cap. Thought I'd let you guys hear it before I end this video. You can hear a little bit of chatter, but I think that's because the motor's used. I probably need to tighten those down just a little bit more. It's only right there. You stand back here, and there's not as much chatter, and there's not as much of a tick anymore. You know, standing over here, the last time somebody mentioned that there might have been, all I hear is vibration off of the bed. Oh man, I need to clean this. Yes, time to clean it because I feel good about it. We'll put some gas in it. All right, go out and adjust your valves. Thank you for watching. Please rate, please comment. Any other suggestions that I may have missed, please leave them. Please leave comments below for other viewers to be able to take some of your lessons that you've known and tricks of the trade and stuff like that. Because like I always say, I'm not a professional, nor do I ever claim to be. I search online, I watch YouTube videos, I Google, I do all kinds of other search engines, and I read up on what I got to get done, and then I just come out and do it. And that's just what I do. Look, there's a tree. And see that? The shade. The shade tree. Okay, whatever. Leave comments. Give me some thumbs up. See you guys next time.